Hello, my name is Dario. I am the founder of Strike the Fear and your community gatherer for Strike the Fear. Strike the Fear is not leisure brand, which focusing on tapping into the reservoir of courage that we all, as people, collectively have inside of us, and we either don't know how to access it or at least like have some fear. So the entire aspect of this project of mine is to actually invite you to do the thing or something or the most important things that you need to do, but somehow you're being held back due to fears, maybe fears of failing, fears of not knowing enough, fears of, you know, people judging you. So, regardless of where you're coming from in this journey, the goal is to inspire to tap into the courage. Again, this is not we're not trying to tell you to just go do it. But at the end of the day, I feel like there needs to be a start. There needs to be somewhere because you know how everybody say be great, but like every greatness has to start with a step, and that step is the most important. And that most important step weighed heavy because that step come with a lot of overthinking, over analyzing, lack of support, lack of resources, and all that create fears in us. So here I strike the fear. We want to encourage you to go in it because at the end of the day, you can't fix a problem if you're not into the problem. You need to lead in into the unknown, which is the best thing. Not the easiest thing, but at the end of the day, it will be the best. Hopefully, when you come up this journey, you'll be able to find a community where of people that is all about lean in and strike the fear and do what scares you the most. You know, what is one plan that you always wanted to do, put in action? What is something you always wanted to achieve, or somehow, some way, there's a fear there? So strike the fear is here to encourage you. So welcome to the movement. Welcome to the community that understand what feels like. Because at the end of the day, this brain itself took shape from a fear of not knowing what to do, not knowing uh, how to go about things. In 2022, in 2020, during the height of the pandemic, sophomore year in college, I was not sure of where this life won't get me. You know, 3 years after graduating college, I'm still not sure where the end point is, but I'm not so focused on the end point. I'm focusing, okay, can I actually get over my fears throughout those, you know, years that I have left, and that is strike the fear. So I decided this is my anthem, this is my moment, this is my life goal to do everything that scares me, regardless if I don't know the outcome yet. Because at the end of the day, there will always be negative and a positive, But if you only see the negative, you can't really see the positive. And most of the time, the positive is on the other side of the negative. So you have to go through it. And also welcome the fact that you're fearing things because there's growth in where you stand. Whether it is okay, I don't feel nothing because I say be careful of not feeling anything because like fear is sort of a radar that something is going on. So you have to be appreciative of being in fear, but at the same time, you cannot let fears hold you back. So you need an inch of pence of courage. And our entire goal is to actually, hey, you got this. So let's strike the fear together. We are currently in the middle of designing our very first sport, short and compression at leisure, because right now we are pivoting the movement a more active aspect of life. We can do another like exclusive job for clothing, but the community where Strike the Fear originated realized one of the most things that we need is a brand that is aware of how crazy life can get for young people. Strike the Fields originated in Philadelphia, not Philly. A lot of things happening. There's a lot of bad rap that the community get. But at the end of the day, when you look at those neighborhoods, you feel like, oh my God, there's so much potential in here. But we're so afraid of the rumors and what people say of what we thought of ourselves, we can't really link into those we can't really link those opportunities together. So again, welcome to the opportunity. This is Strike the Fear. as we are currently designing our first alt leisure shirt incorporation, we hope to invite you on this journey with us. We have three different colors right now: dark magenta, a grayish blue, gold orange. Very soon we'll be launching, and then we'll be creating our link where you can access those things. Based on this video, if you're already down to be part of the community, you can also start subscribe to be part of this of the movement, especially if you are not Philadelphia. If you are not Philadelphia, please show up because there's a lot of exciting things we're looking for. We can't wait to start partnering with the community and start like cultivate early and cultivate in the young minds that okay, fear is not something to let hold you back. You have to strike the fear while you're at it, because on the other side, that's where greatness lies. All of the previous design that we have are still on our website and still will be on our website, but I think like our focus will be turning into more art, leisure, and more action, because I'm not sure we need just another custom t-shirt clothing brand. I think we need something that move the community, that keep the community alive, that keep the community healthy, to actions and to the belief that okay, you can do anything if you put a little bit more courage. Which is why we are pivoting towards our latest goals, and we'll start be more intentional about documenting the journey, documenting the roles, documenting the goals until we get to where we want it. So right now, we in our head, we have a 3-year goal. By 3 year, we hope to grow this team from 1 all the way to 10. More community activities and more community engagement and more community celebratory moment as well. Because this is something that needs to be shared. This is something that needs to be bigger than just one person, and this is where you come in. This is why this invitation is very important to you. So, in advance, welcome to the movement, welcome to the team, welcome to the community,